Hello, I'm Shihan Britansi in Washington. Here are the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. At least 40 people are dead in a wave of attacks across Pakistan. The worst violence occurred in Lahore, where fighters attacked 3 law enforcement facilities. Car bombs also targeted government buildings in the northwestern city of Peshawar and nearby Kohat. Al Jazeera's Imran Khan has more.
Across Pakistan, there seems to be a real sense of nervousness. Pakistanis aren't just witnessing one attack a day, they're seeing several, and that's got them worried. Now, the government are hoping that its operation in South Waziristan will significantly degrade the Taliban to the point where they won't be able to mount attacks like the ones we saw in Lahore on Thursday. However, the Taliban have said they're going to fight to the death.
As the violence continues, US President Barack Obama signed into law a bill that triples non-military aid to Islamabad. The US will give Pakistan $7.5 billion over the next 5 years. But that's been fiercely criticized in Pakistan. The military has called it an intrusion into the country's internal affairs because of the conditions attached. The UN Human Rights Council has begun a special session to debate a report on alleged war crimes committed during the Gaza war. The GOLDSTONE report criticizes both Israel and Palestinian factions for attacking civilians and calls on both to carry out investigations. But Israel says the inquiry was biased and claims the UN would be rewarding terror if it stands by Judge Richard Goldstone's findings. Tens of thousands of public workers in Puerto Rico went on a one-day strike on Thursday. They were protesting against the government's decision to fire almost 17,000 public sector workers. Officials say the layoffs are needed to help shrink the $3 billion budget deficit. But Puerto Rico has an unemployment rate of nearly 16%. 2 American banking giants are reporting third-quarter gains, a year after taking US taxpayer money to stay afloat. Goldman Sachs made a profit of $3.2 billion. Citigroup was also had a narrow third-quarter profit of just over $100 million. And those are the top stories. Don't forget, you can always keep up to date with the news on our website. The address, aljazeera.net/English.